Hi, Paul here from Trekitt, and we're out on this beautiful, cold, frosty and icy winter's day. We're right on the northern edge of the Black Mountains. We've got Tumper up there with a dusting of snow, and we've got Haybluff up there also with a dusting of snow. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Bright sunshine, cold and crisp, the perfect day to talk to you about insulating layers, insulated jackets. So this particular one is the Montane Flux Jacket. The Flux Jacket has been around in Montane's range for a number of years, and it kind of proves that old adage that if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because this has remained pretty much unchanged right from its original inception. It's synthetically insulated, and it's designed to be worn primarily as a belay jacket. So for those of you who don't know, a belay jacket is the kind of thing that you stick on when you're sat at the bottom of a belay when you're climbing. So you might be active when you're climbing, and then when you've got to do the belaying, you're going to be static, you're going to be cold. So you want something to throw over the top of all your layers that's going to keep you nice and warm and protected from the elements. And that's the basic principle of a belay jacket. So the outside of the Montane Flux Jacket uses the ever reliable Pertex Quantum fabric, in this jacket it's 100% recycled nylon, so they give it the eco tag, so it's Pertex Quantum Eco. It's a tough, durable, windproof, highly breathable and weather resistant fabric that gives the jacket its strength and durability. So as well as being 100% recycled and environmentally friendly, it's tough, it's durable, it's reliable, and it has a nice matte finish, so it's not too shiny, doesn't give that kind of wet look, and it glides easily underneath layers if you are using it as part of your layering system. So a really reliable, trusted fabric used by Montane on the Flux Jacket. So on the outside you've got that Pertex Quantum Eco fabric, and then on the inside Montane have used their own Peak fabric, and it's a fabric that was developed specifically for linings, for sleeping bags and jackets, because it's super smooth, it glides really nicely over layers, but it's also really breathable, so it allows that heat to get drawn into the filling really easily. But if you're working hard and building up a bit of a sweat, it draws that moisture away really quickly. It's just a really good lining material that Montane have developed for their products. Montane have used Primaloft Silver Eco insulation for the Flux Jacket. Now Primaloft have been around for years and proved its credentials in some of the worst conditions, so you can be assured of a super reliable and efficient filling on the inside here. It's made from 100% recycled materials. In fact, they use about 28 bottles to make up a kilo of insulating material for the jacket. So this jacket, if you sort of did the math, that it would mean that this jacket uses about 6 plastic bottles for the insulation. So it's really good to know that whatever's keeping you warm and keeping you toasty is also helping to save the planet. So the insulation also has a highly water resistant coating added to it, so it's like a siliconized filling, so it just doesn't absorb any moisture. So even if it gets wet, it will still trap air and still keep you warm. It's just a super reliable insulating material that works really well. And what Montane have done is they've used 100 gram through the main body of the jacket here, so the main body and the back, so keeping the trunk and the vital organs warm. And then through the arms here, they've used 60 gram. Just makes the arms a little lighter, makes them a little bit more flexible. You don't need quite so much insulation in the arms. And then they've also placed another 60 grams over the front of the main pockets here. So if you haven't got gloves on and you want to quickly warm your hands up, pop them in the pockets, and that extra layer of insulation over the top there just helps to keep your hands warm, and you've still got the layer behind the hand to making sure that your body stays warm. It's just a neat little bit of construction that just ensures that the insulation works to its maximum to keep you warm. The hood is also insulated. You get the same Primaloft in there as well, so when you've got the hood up, it's going to keep your head nice and warm if you've not got a beanie on, or if you've got it on over a helmet and you're trapping the warm air there. Okay, so let's work through the features of this Flux Jacket. In normal Trekitt style, we'll start up at the top with a hood, and I particularly like this hood. I'm a big fan of proper hoods, and the Flux Jacket gets one of those. So it's got a proper wired peak. Really like a hood with a wired peak here, so you can mould that around if you're wearing goggles or glasses, or just to stop that flopping down over your eyes. Really good hood. You've got a single pull cord adjuster at the back, which just takes the volume out, and it pulls it in tight from around the crown and around the sides, and just makes it fit really nicely. So I've got this over my beanie, and it's a really good fit, really good shape. And then on the sides here, you've got extra adjusters here, the ends of which are tucked inside. So you just grab the toggle, pull that down. Likewise this side. Let me find that. There we go. So you get a proper full face closure with this. It's a really good hood, well designed, and it will fit really easily over a climbing helmet. The big advantage of having these tucked away on the inside, if it's a really windy day like it is a bit today, you can tuck those in, zip it up, and they're not going to whip around and smack you in the face on a windy day. Okay, so you've got 4 external zip pockets, 2 big chest pockets in here. Put your phone, GPS, snack bars, that kind of thing, things you want to get at quickly. And you've got 2 big hand warmer pockets. Talked about those earlier, so you've got that extra insulation over the front there to keep your hands warm. Nice big pockets, they go right up here, so you can really stuff loads of things in. And the advantage of having the 4 zip pockets is if you've got a rucksack hip belt on, or you've got a climbing harness over here, and you lose the 2 bottom pockets because of that, you've still got plenty of storage up here. As well as the external zip pockets, you get this handy little mesh dump pocket on the inside. Really good place to keep your phone, to keep it really warm, or your GPS, or just to stash your gloves in to warm them up if they get cold and wet. And that's just tucked away on the inside there. The main zip is the ever reliable YKK Vislon zip. Vislon zips are designed to run freely in freezing conditions. So if you're getting hammered with spindrift and freezing rain or snow and the zip gets all iced up, it will continue to run. And it's a 2-way version, so you can easily answer the call of nature, or get to your harness, or to pockets of your trousers, whatever. Just a little nice finishing feature here is there's a little popper at the bottom, so you can popper that up and it stops it splaying, and you can just get some extra ventilation with the zip without your jacket flying around all over the place. Quite a nice little feature, that. Then you've got twin draw cords down the bottom, again single-handed, nice and easy to use with gloves on. As you can see, I've got quite thick gloves on today because it is cold. And then the cuffs themselves are finished off with part elasticated and Velcro, so you can cinch those up really tightly around your gloves or your wrists if you're not wearing gloves, just to seal in the warmth. So once you've got all that tightened up and had the hood up and locked down, it really seals the warmth in nicely. It's a really toasty warm jacket, this actually. I'm perfectly comfortable out here today. My feet are cold, stood on the cold ground, my face is cold, but my body, hands, everything, really nice and warm. Okay, so if you're familiar with my videos, you'll know that I'm 6'3", 42-inch chest, 34-inch waist, and I weigh between 13.5 and 14 stone, depending on how well behaved I am in the kitchen. And to be honest, the Montane is quite a slim fit on me. It's a little bit snug around the shoulders here, but the arms are fully articulated, so the hem doesn't lift too badly if I'm using this for climbing or scrambling. Now this is a size large, and like I said, it's a little bit trim on me, a little bit snug. I've got a Phase AR base layer on, I've got a Mountain Equipment Chamonix fleece sweater on, and that's it. I'd struggle to get anything else underneath this. So if I was using this as a true belay piece and I wanted to throw it over the top of loads of layers, I think I'd consider going up to an extra large. But as a standalone piece, or as part of a layering system just over a base layer, the large would suit me perfectly. So it's worth trying the sizes and just getting one which depends on your usage. So belay jacket, you might want to size up a bit, otherwise just go for a standard fit. Like I said earlier, it's designed primarily as a belay jacket to throw over the top of everything when you stop. So you've been active, you've been warm, you're stopping for whatever reason to eat, to set up a belay, and you just want to throw some protection and some insulation over the top of everything. So that's what it's designed for primarily, but because it's so versatile, you can use it as a standalone piece like I am today, over some lighter weight layers underneath for active use in cold conditions. And you can also use it in extremely cold conditions as part of a layering system as a mid layer underneath the shell. But to be honest, this is a very warm jacket, so unless it's really, really cold or you feel the cold a lot, I'd use this primarily as a standalone or as a belay jacket. Of course, there are no hard and fast rules about layering, and everybody's individual. Everybody feels the cold differently, so it's just a case of trying these things out and seeing what works for you. If you want some help and some advice with that, check out our video. Harry will put a link up here somewhere, which we've endeavoured to explain how the layering system works and the best ways to keep you comfortable when you're out and about in the outdoors. It's just a really good piece of kit for any winter outdoor activity. The beauty of it is the reliability of that Primaloft insulation and the way that it continues to perform even in wet conditions. So it's just perfect. It's just the best kind of jacket for cold, wet, windy conditions where you need super reliable warmth and protection. It's a really classic piece. Like I said, it's been in their range for a number of years, and it's there for a reason, because it's good and it works and it does the job. So that's it. I'm going to go and warm up, go and get the flask of coffee out, get myself warmed up a little bit. If you want to add any comments or questions, please pop them in the section below. We always like to hear from you guys, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot. Toodaloo.